at lunch, sir.
Morning.
Not anymore.
Picky.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Can I take a message? Well, I talked to Houston yesterday.
Take a letter, Miss Stevens.
Great look.
Kathy, please don't forget the settlement conference at 3.
I'll be there.
Well, we'll talk about that when I see you. When are you... Catherine.
Hi, Dad.
Hal, let me call you back. Hal Sherwood's coming up from Atlanta tonight. Will you have dinner with us?
I can't. Tom's having a party for the architects of the new project. Another excuse to wine and dine the planning commission.
I used to be invited to all these functions. I should have thought twice before I handed you over to our best client.
You make it sound like a horse trade.
You could do a lot worse than Tom Gunther.
And have.
Well, how about dinner tomorrow night?
Well, let me get to my desk, check my calendar.
You just getting in?
Had a late night, had some errands to run today. Sue me.
Well, it's a little late for that. Should have sued you when you were 5. What's up with you? You don't enjoy the work? You don't find it stimulating?
When I think of corporate law, stimulating is not a word that immediately pops into mind.
But when you put your mind to it, you're a fine corporate lawyer.
No, Dad, I'm the daughter of a fine corporate lawyer.
Well, they can't get it quite right in the sculpture, but it gives you a pretty good idea of the way it's going to be. We're very pleased. I'm sure you'll find that the overages are money well spent.
He told me to just pretend like he was dead.
I'm sorry, Eve. Things will turn around.
How are you doing? You all right?
Fine. Eve and I haven't seen each other since college.
Yeah, we're just catching up.
Good. I need to talk to you.
Would you excuse us for a minute?
What's with you?
What do you mean?
Well, you've been sitting over there listening to her blubber half the night.
Well, she's going through a rough time. She and I used to be good friends.
I know her. She's a lush. She was married to a lush. She's a complete loser.
You're very compassionate.
Come on, you stick with me. There's someone I want you to meet.
Oh, Tom, I'm just not into it tonight. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought I could count on you.
You can.
Maybe I expect too much. Huh?
This is a party. It's not brain surgery.
I really don't have time for this now.
Frankly, I don't like being told who I can talk to.
Then show better judgment.
Daryl? Fine. I think I'll call it a night.
That's not an option.
Oh, it's not? Eve, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to call you tomorrow. Taxi!
Say, you're not having very much luck. I'll get one for you. I'm an expert. Get taxi! Hey, Carol, you going home alone tonight? That's a girl. That's a girl. That's a girl. Yeah, you know what happens to little girls with big mouths, huh?
You're gonna find out.
Hey, Carol. You've got to remember to keep your mouth shut from now on.
My name isn't Carol.
Shut up!
You're gonna remember. Every time you look in the mirror. You're safe. You're safe now. No one will hurt you. You're safe here.
Hospital.
No. But you're going to be all right.
Why aren't I in a hospital?
There was no time. You were bleeding.
What did it take to? My eyes.
Your eyes were not hurt. We weren't sure. Rest now.
Keep a close watch. If her fever rises, let me know at once. I will.
Who's here? Who are you?
Vincent.
Vincent.
My father and I treated your injuries. You have broken ribs. You need to be still.
Where am I?
Where no one can hurt you.
My face hurts.
Tell me your name.
Catherine.
Catherine. Try to rest. If you need anything, I'll be close by. Don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid.
I'll try.
Is she awake?
Yes. She's very frightened.
How could you bring a stranger down here, to where we live? You ignored our most important rule.
I know that. But there was no other way.
Do you know what they do if they caught you up there or found you down here? They'd kill you or put you behind bars and make you wish you were dead. How could you?
How could I have turned my back on her and left her there?
Well, make sure she takes these to prevent infection.
I'll make sure.
I was saving them for an emergency, in case anything happened to either of us.
Father, try to understand. This was an emergency. She would have died.
All right. Well, help her regain her strength, but the moment she's ready to leave, get her out. And Vincent, don't tell her anything.
Don't worry. It won't be very long. She's already beginning to heal.
You know, you have the soul of a doctor. When I studied medicine, they wouldn't admit minorities. Wonder what they would have done with you. Let's not even think about it.
You like it?
It's good soup. Vincent, tell me, where are we? Somewhere there's an elevated train. Brooklyn? Queens?
No. Not Brooklyn or Queens.
Am I still in New York? Vincent, please tell me, where are we?
I have to keep it as a secret.
Why?
Because a lot of good people depend on this place for safety.
I'll keep your secret. And that tapping, it never stops.
It's people talking to each other, tapping on the master pipes.
You mean messages?
Mm-hmm.
Vincent, please, tell me.
We're below the city, below the subways. There's a whole world of tunnels and chambers that most people don't even know exists. There are no maps to where we are. It's a forgotten place, but it's warm and it's safe, and we have all the room we need. So we live here, and we try to live as well as we can, and we try to take care of each other. It's our city down here.
What are you doing down here? Why are you here?
I was a baby, abandoned, left to die. Someone found me, brought me here, to the man who became my father. He took me, he raised me, he taught me everything. He named me Vincent. That's where I was found, near the hospital, St. Vincent's.
I don't know what to believe.
It's all true.
Lieutenant, I'd like to know who leaked the story to the papers.
Well, it's hard to keep something like this quiet. Socialite's missing for a week, or purse is found in the park.
We don't need these kinds of headlines.
Have your men come up with anything?
No. Not yet. Mr. Chandler, Mr. Gunther, I'll do everything I can to find her. That's a promise.
I know you're there. You can come in.
I'll read to you.
It won't help.
It might. We can finish Great Expectations. Do you remember how it ends?
Vincent, I'm frightened. I'm worried.
I know. I can feel it. You're getting your strength back. I'll get you some tea. The herb tea you liked.
Okay.
You take this one 3 platforms down, right up the next tunnel, to the first ladder and start climbing.
And that'll be Chinatown?
Unless you take the wrong tunnel. You could end up in China.
No way, Vincent.
Well, wherever you end up, hurry back with the tea.
This one's gonna cost you.
Oh, God. No.
Catherine.
I've never regretted what I am. Until now.
How did this happen to you?
I don't know how. I have ideas. I'll never know. I was born. And I survived. It's time for you to go back.
Tell me it's a nightmare. That it didn't happen.
can't be.
It's not a nightmare. It happened. And you're alive. Catherine, you survive. And what you endured will make you stronger and better.
I don't have your strength. I don't know how to do it.
You have the strength, Catherine. You do. I know you. It's time. You can do it. Give me your hand. This is where you go out.
Where are we?
The basement of your apartment building.
We are. Vincent, your secret is safe with me. I would never betray your trust.
I know. I knew that from the beginning, when you trusted me.
What can I say to you? Vincent!
What's her pressure?
120/80, Doctor.
How's that IV running?
Fine.
Is the bovie connected?
Yes, Doctor.
Shall we begin?
Now, I want you to start counting from 10 backwards.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Catherine! We were all guessing where you went. Was it Jamaica? Nassau? Huh? I have to run. I'm in a board meeting. Buy yourself a new dress. Is that enough? Here, take some more. See you later.
Kathy, you have a nice vacation? You look wonderful.
We missed you.
Well, Miss Chandler, now you've done it.
I guess she'll take a leave of absence.
I feel sorry for her, but what can I do? I mean, life goes on. She was an interesting girl, and I thought she showed a great deal of promise, but she just turned out to be a big loser.
Vincent.
Kathy, it's Dr. Sanderly. It's all over.
I'm in the hospital.
Yes, and you're going to be fine. You must have been through something terrible, but whatever it was is behind you. Is there anything you want to tell me or talk about? Anything I can do? Just let me know.
You could read me the last chapter of Great Expectations.
Credentials are terrific. Radcliffe, Columbia Law School. Sure she wants a job with us?
She says so, who knows? Look, she's some rich guy's daughter looking for something meaningful. You remember the one who disappeared for 10 days? Gunther's girlfriend.
Look, it's a pair of hands, a brain. You need the extra help, right?
Where do you want to put her?
Put her out of field. Let her do research, investigation. Give her all the legwork, you know, throw everything at her and we'll find out if she's any good.
Right. Excuse me, Miss Chandler? District Attorney Moreno will see you now. Come on in. Good boy.
Hello? Mr. Stubbs? Anybody here?
We know you're here. You should always know what's coming up behind you. This time, it's good news. I'm Isaac. Isaac Stubbs.
Catherine Chandler.
So, you want to learn to take care of yourself
That's right.
because something bad happened to you. And you don't want anything like that to ever happen again.
Never.
Okay. Now, I don't teach none of that Oriental stuff. No kung fu, no egg foo young. This is New York City, so what I do teach is New York City street fighting. Mean and dirty. Only philosophy that counts around here is doing whatever it takes to come out alive. You use what you got. Let me see your shoe. Here. You can kill a man with a shoe. Now, it ain't fancy, it ain't pretty, but it works. If you got the stomach for it.
When do we start?
Edie, do you have those addresses for me? Yeah, I got them. Here, take them.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you should appreciate it. I'm doing all your work.
Oh, I'm sorry. The DA's really got me running. They're testing me.
Who are you kidding? I know the way you uptown girls operate. Swinging here, shed a few tears for humanity, and then you go shopping.
That's not true.
It's not, huh? Catherine Chandler. Let's check you out.
Most people call me Kathy.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, Kathy.
Don't be. It's an old picture.
She can only bring you unhappiness. I cannot be unhappy. But I can't forget her. We're still connected. I can feel what she's feeling. I know what she's thinking. When she's frightened. When she's happy. Or sad. Vincent, your senses, your empathic powers are quite extraordinary. It's your gift. And these powers have been heightened by the concern, the love that you feel. But don't let your act of kindness destroy you. Maybe I have no choice.
Listen, I need some help, and it's a little tricky. A woman was attacked by mistake by 3 men, and I want to find out if these men ever went after their intended victim.
You got the day of the mistaken attack?
Last April 12th.
Aggravated assault?
Aggravated assault.
A lot of guys hitting on a lot of women out there. Can we narrow this down? The make of the car?
Some kind of van, I don't know.
How about the intended victim's name?
Hey, Carol, you going home alone tonight?
Try Carol.
Okay, here are all the Carols. Let's punch into the files.
Let's try the next one. This could be it. Let's pull the file.
Who is it?
Carol?
What do you want?
My name's Kathy Chandler. I'd like to talk to you.
What's this about? You a cop?
I'm with the district attorney's office.
Look, I told you people to leave me alone. You've caused me enough trouble.
Carol, you're not the only one they hurt.
What are you talking about?
They got you and me mixed up. I think this was meant for you, Carol.
Go away!
If you'd like to talk to someone who understands how you feel, call me.
Can't do nothing, can you? That's good. You better fight me, though. You better do something.
Really?
Ow. Was that you? Huh? Is that you? Hey.
Yeah.
I'll walk you up.
No, that's all right.
No, I'll walk you out.
You haven't heard anything I said tonight.
What? That your work is important to you? I understand that. My work's important to me. But that doesn't mean we can't see each other.
Good night, Tom.
I'm not gonna let you slip away. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Good night, Tom.
To see you.
Your face.
They fixed it.
Yes.
Come inside.
No. I have to go now.
No, not yet.
I should never have come here.
Vincent, I'm glad you did. Come here. Sit down.
To see you. There are so many things I wanted to tell you.
I have so many things to tell you.
I know.
It's been hard, Vincent.
Yes.
I'm learning to be strong.
I know. Catherine. I feel the things you're feeling when you do.
How do you mean?
Just know that it's true. And that your pain is my pain. Sometimes, almost as if we're one. I came here because I wanted to see that you were well. And because I wanted to see you one last time.
I'll never see you again.
I've seen your world. There's no place for me in it. I know what I am. Your world is filled with frightened people. And I remind them of what they're most afraid of.
Their own ignorance.
Their aloneness. So, now I have to begin to forget.
Forget me?
No. I'll never forget you. But I must forget the dream of being part of you. Find someone, Catherine, to be part of. Be happy.
No, not yet. There's still time. It's still dark. Don't leave. And as the morning mists had risen long ago when I first left the forge, so the evening mists were rising now. And in all the broad expanse of tranquil light they showed to me, I saw no shadow of another parting from her. Larry? Thank you.
Somebody's waiting for you.
Carol.
Hi. I didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect to be here either. I'm so sorry what they did to you. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Maybe I can help you out.
You want to tell me what happened?
I was working for this escort service. It's called Mayfair. They have a pretty good clientele, you know, businessmen from out of town, that sort of thing.
And you'd go out with them?
Yeah, more or less. But it's run by this man, Marty Belmont, a real bad character. He was using the service to shake down his customers. Sometimes he would have the girls carry tape recorders. Sometimes he'd get it on film.
And how did you get into trouble?
When I wouldn't go along with it, Belmont got it into his head that I was going to spill everything to the cops, so he sent his men out to get me.
So the men that attacked you and me, they were Belmont's men?
Had to be.
Would you be willing to testify against them with me?
Yeah, I'll testify.
I want to set wheels in motion for an arrest and search warrant to be issued tomorrow morning. Martin Belmont, Mayfair Escort Service, 232 West 52nd. Fraud, extortion, aggravated assault, for starters. I have the affidavit of a witness. Thanks, Joel. Okay, we're all set. You're not going back to your apartment.
Where am I going?
A friend of mine is renovating a brownstone in the village. There's not much in it, but it'll be a lot safer. Someone will meet you there with a key.
Okay.
Larry will give you a ride over. I want you to call me as soon as you get there.
There's no turning back, huh?
Carol, be sure you understand the risks. Don't do this for me. I don't want you to do anything that doesn't feel right.
I'm doing this for me.
Okay.
Carol?
Don't bother. She's dead.
And so are you.
nothing in here.
Go check the other door.
There she is.
Say goodnight.
We can't stay here.
So you got any ideas?
No. Looks like they were mauled by a lion.
Lieutenant?
Hey, Charlie, get a photographer down here.
Some pretty strange things going on in this city. And I hear even stranger things going on underneath it. I don't know what happened here. But I'm going to find out.
I owe you everything. Everything.
You owe me nothing. I'm part of you, Catherine. Just as you're part of me. Wherever you go, wherever I am, I'm with you.